What's up guys, welcome back to Aquatic Elements. Today, as you can see right above me, we are at Wharf Aquatics. Now this is going to be episode 1 of a 2-part episode on Wharf Aquatics shop here in Nottingham. Now in today's video, I'm going to be doing a full top shop tour. We'll be looking at the marine section, the cold water, the dry goods and the tropical fish house. And in episode 2, we're going to be doing a full in-depth tour of their tropical fish house. So let's head inside and let's check it out. So first off, I'm going to start in their tank room. They've got all of the different display tanks, and then we'll head downstairs, check out some of their tropical fish, marine fish, and then also the main room as well. So as you can see, they've got loads of different tanks, different manufacturers. And as I said at the beginning of the video, this is going to be the general shop tour of Wharf Aquatics. And then in episode 2, we're really going to focus on the tropical fish house, look at a lot of the oddball species that they've got. But they've got lots of jewel tanks, all different sizes, all of the main brands you can think of, from jewel to fluval, cyano. I think they've got some awazi tanks, D&D, Nios as well. All tanks to suit all different budgets. Quite a few marine displays. Really nice cyano tank here with the fake tree logs in it for discus. So that is the showroom for all of their tanks. Let's head downstairs and check out some of the fish. We've got the marine section in here. We've got the tropical fish house, as you can see there. We'll head into the cold water. Now they have informed me that it is just starting to be the beginning of the cold water season as I am filming this at the end of February, so they are quite low on stock, so just bear that in mind. By the time this video comes out, they'll have a lot more stock in ready for that pond season. Loads of different species, from tench to bream to koi, Wharf. We've even got some sturgeon down in these bottom ponds all the way along here. And they've even got some fancy goldfish. And I'm sure these tanks are going to be absolutely stocked up once the pond season begins. Some more interesting cold water fish. Not actually sure what these guys are. Got the name and price on the tanks. And that is the running theme of the video. You will see all of the species listed on the side of those tanks. We've got some sticklebacks in there. Some mountain minnows. We've got a massive pond here, so I believe we've got a lot of sturgeon in the bottom of this pond. Very, very hard to see. You might be able to see them getting picked up on camera. Very deep pond. It's got to be probably about 20,000 litres. Lots of nets, dry goods here. Some more of their fancy goldfish selection. I'm not going to dwell too long in this room. As you can see, I'm going reasonably quick through this section because we're going to get onto the marines and the tropicals as well. Just giving you a rough idea of what Wharf Aquatics looks like. Now we are going to go into the tropical freshwater room, as you can see here. And as you can see, we're met with some massive tanks. Now these tanks are around 2,000 litres each, 8 foot long, 3.5 foot front to back, and 2.5 foot tall. You can see we've got some breeding Oscars in this tank. Really, really big African arowana here. Some lovely stingrays. Got a nice selection of shrimp. Now, as I mentioned, I'm not going to dwell too long in here. This is really going to be just a general overview, general shop tour. And if you want to check out the next episode we're going to shoot on Wharf Aquatics, where we're going to look at some of the species in a bit more in depth in the tropical fish room, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. Got some humphead glassfish in here, gold nugget plecos, peacock bass. Check out these catfish. Really, really unique species. Some lovely plex down here. Silver dollars, sunshine plecos. We've got some arowana up there. Lungfish, something you definitely don't see every day. Silver dollars in here. Freshwater tiger moray. Got some royal clown knives in this tank. Some really interesting looking catfish in here. Heading through, we've got some striped silver dollars. Check out that pleco. Now, there are a lot of fish here that I do not know the names of. Lots and lots of oddballs and real rarities. So, moving into the main fish house. Got some pink-tailed chalceus, Congo tetras, loads of cories. Now, you will notice throughout the video there are many different species of plecos and cories littered throughout the tanks. Lovely sailfin pimliod catfish in here. We've got some Florida gar up the top there. Loads of different textures. Pretty much everything you could think of, they've got it. Now, I've had a quick look round before filming the video, but I am really taking it all in as I'm filming it, watching with you guys at home. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of species, a lot of oddball species I'm going to miss. Now, Wharf Aquatics is a long standing shop. And as you'll be able to see, all of these tanks are individually filtered, which is going to mitigate any risk of cross-contamination. Each one has got their own air stone, their own sponge filter, which obviously does mean a little bit more maintenance for the guys that work here. But it's also going to mean that those fish are going to be separated from each other and not run the risk of transferring any parasites between each other. We've got some red belly piranhas up there. Flower horn. We've got some birches here. Some endler cherries. Some rope fish. Loads of different barbs. Got some filament barbs. Check out these guys. And as I've said, you've got all of the names, all of the prices on the video. Lots of different live bearers. There is just tanks on tanks. If I just move the camera out, you can really start to see the scale of this facility that they've got here. So many species that even I don't know, and I'm sure you're going to see a lot of species that you guys at home probably haven't even seen before. And we're really going to try and pick out a lot of those oddball species in episode 2 after we've done this general tour. Now, this is getting towards the end of the day, so a lot of the fish are getting fed, so you might see quite a lot of them eating. Got some Hampala macrolapidota in there, fish that I've got in my tank at home, and a bimaculata, Hampala bimaculata in here. Lovely angels, African giant fan shrimp, some really cool cynodontis. And some large angels right up the top there. Now, it even goes through to this section, which we haven't even covered yet. Got a range of different fighters, from your half moons, your full moons, your crown tails, veil tails, kois. That koi is absolutely beautiful. Got a wolffish here. Check him out. And a hairy puffer. And through this is where a majority of the African cichlids are going to be. So you've got lots of different species from Alonakara, haps and peacocks, and mbuna. There's got to be at least 50, maybe 60 different species in this room alone. Got your frontosas up here. Some different catfish, Cynodontis petricola, Cynodontis multipunctatus. We've got some shell dwellers. Some Tropheus as well, the Du Boisy. Stunning fish, and real rarity, the Cynodontis granulosus. So many different cichlids. Now, it's obviously very, very hard to capture all of these tanks in one video, so I'm going to try and do the longer fish house video in the next episode. Most of the tanks are 4 or 5 rows tall, and you've got these really nice artificial plants, and everything's nicely listed, all priced up, which is absolutely great to see. Got some pufferfish up here, which I completely missed. The more you look, the more you uncover. So let's head through to the marine section now and check that out. So now we're heading through to the marine section, and we are greeted with this absolutely stunning marine display. Now, apologies for the blue light on the camera, but it's doing a pretty good job of picking up the colours of the corals. Got a really nice range of torch corals, from your golds, indo golds, holy grails, some really nice acroporas up there, and goniopora. Big colony of some zoas there. Really, really nice display tank. I believe it's probably about 4 foot by 2 foot by 2. And let's check out a few of the fish. This guy's a real rarity, the clown grouper. Something I haven't seen before in person. Got lots of different clownfish, lots of tangs, angels, damsels. Now, they are doing their maintenance before the weekend, so some of the tanks are a little bit cloudy, so just bear that in mind. But you'll be able to see all of the tanks have got prices, labels, so if there is anything you see in the video that you like the look of, you can always give them a call, see if it's still available. Got some nice blue cheek gobies in here. Randall shrimp goby, diamond gobies. A few sulphur gobies in here. A nice regal tang there. Copper band butterfly in this tank. Got hogfish in this tank. And check out this hogfish. Absolutely stunning pattern to him. Some triggers in this. You've got your blue throats and your clown. And then moving around from those tanks, we've got a nice selection of different corals, all priced up, nice and separated. We've got some different euphilia, from your torches, your hammers, frog spawns. Got some really nice mushrooms here at the front. Some nice Discosoma, Redactus, Recordia humours, and then a really nice display of different soft corals they've got. All softies, £48. There's some really, really nice sized pieces in here as well. Check out that Porites rock, otherwise known as a Christmas tree worms. Really, really big purple tang you can see there. Moving around, we've got a selection of different clowns now. They have literally just cleaned this system, so a little bit dusty, but I'm sure that will clean up in no time. Some orchid dotty backs in these aquariums, and then we're moving on to their cleanup crew section. A massive abundance of different hermit crabs, cleaner shrimps, fire shrimps. Got a really nice harlequin shrimp in that tank there. Got some Nasaria snails, sand sifting starfish. Got some seahorses in this tank. Some tank bred seahorses. And then moving on, we've got majority of the harder corals, lots of different frags. Some nice chalices, Montiporas. Some larger colonies as well as the smaller frags. Really, really nice selection. I believe they're running the Radion lights. And then moving around, we've got some more frags in here. Some softies, mushrooms, fungia, play corals. And I believe they are currently getting a new shipment in, so it's all being stocked up for the weekend. Really, really nice elegance coral at the back there. Some clams as well. Loads and loads of different frags. So moving around, we've got all of their dry goods section. Lots of different foods. Got the Reefs Elements range, Nios. Tropic Marin. Lots of different lights, the AI lights, the Radions, test kits, everything you could possibly need. So that is the reef or marine section. Let's head through to the main shop where they've got lots of the dry goods and aquascaping supplies. So this is the outdoor section of Wharf Aquatics. Got a range of different preformed ponds, loads of gravels, sands, everything you could possibly need, and an absolutely amazing selection of bogwood. If you need bogwood, this is the place to come. We've got absolutely giant pieces here for even the biggest of tanks. Lots of dry rock for your marine tanks. A really, really good selection, and you don't often see aquascaping supplies like this. That's an absolutely lovely piece there. £150, really, really big bit of bogwood there. Got lots of stones, rocks, and then you've also got your pond liners as well. So we're now going to head through, covered all the aquascaping supplies, so let's check out a few more of the dry goods in the main shop area. In this section, you've got lots of different ornaments for your aquariums, and we've got some of the smaller, more nano tanks that we didn't see in that main tank showroom. All the tanks here will probably go up to around 60 litres. You've got anything from sort of 10 litre tank, 8 litre tank like this. So your superfish, cyanos, fluval flexes, fluval specs. And then moving around, we've got some more dry goods, more ornaments there, and lots of silk plants. Got lots of pond equipment from your UVs, pre-packed pond liners, air pumps, lots of different pumps, pond pumps. And then moving on, this is where they keep all of the plants. Now, they're currently cleaning this section, so they're getting it all ready for the weekend. So unfortunately, they haven't got their full selection of plants currently. believe these are all the tropical plants. And then got more plants on bogwood around here. But this will be stocked up for the weekend if you do come on a weekend. And then we've got loads of different fish foods from your King British, your Tetras, Aquarium, Fish Science. Now I haven't used the Fish Science foods, but supposedly very, very good food, really good quality ingredients as well. Koi foods, and then you've got loads of sponges and some more koi foods, and then we are back to the front of the store. So that is the full tour of Wharf Aquatics. Now, as I mentioned in episode 2, we are going to be doing a real in-depth tour of their tropical fish room. But that wraps up the full tour here. So that's it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed the shop tour of Wharf Aquatics. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, in episode 2, we're going to be going into a bit more in depth on their tropical fish house and taking a close look at that. But that's it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Remember to keep those water changes up, and happy fish keeping.